Have you ever walked into your tomato field just days before harvest, only to find your perfect ripe fruit split wide open? All the work, the water, the fertilizer, and still, your tomatoes crack right when they should be market ready. It's frustrating, and you're not alone. Fruit cracking is one of the leading causes of post-harvest loss in commercial tomato production, both in open fields and high-tech greenhouses. But here's the truth. It's not just about overwatering. Cracking is a biological signal, and once you understand what's really behind it, you can prevent it completely. In this video, we'll cover what truly causes tomato cracking, the 3 types of fruit cracks, and what they reveal about your crop, and most importantly, how to stop it before it starts. Stick with me, and you'll walk away with proven strategies to grow firm, uniform tomatoes that hold their value from harvest to shelf. Many growers believe fruit cracking is caused by heavy rain or too much irrigation. While sudden water uptake does increase pressure inside the fruit, the real story runs deeper. Cracking is often the result of physiological imbalances, especially in calcium uptake, cell wall elasticity, and microclimate conditions. When a tomato plant absorbs water too rapidly, after a dry spell or during high humidity, the fruit expands faster than the skin can stretch. Whether the skin tears or not depends largely on a few key factors. First, calcium availability is essential for strong, elastic cell walls. Second, genetic resistance plays a role since some cultivars handle pressure better. And third, watering consistency is important. Not just the amount, but the timing as well. So yes, water matters. But how and when you irrigate matters more. Not all cracks mean the same thing. By identifying the type of cracking, you can diagnose what your crop is lacking. Alright, let's talk about radial cracks. These are those long vertical splits that run from the stem downward. They're typically caused by, rapid water uptake and sometimes calcium deficiency. You'll notice these most often in large fruited heirloom types. Next up, concentric cracks. These are circular cracks that form around the stem scar. They're usually caused by fluctuating soil moisture during ripening. It's pretty common to see this after a rain or when irrigation is a bit irregular, especially when the fruits are starting to color up. And then there's microcracking, also called crazing. These are fine, shallow cracks that create kind of a netted appearance on the skin. High humidity and poor air circulation are the main triggers here. Even though these cracks might not be visible from a distance, they do reduce shelf life, so it's definitely something to watch out for. Here's a tip. Take daily photos of your ripening fruit. Tracking these patterns really helps you correlate cracking events with environmental changes. Alright, now let's break down the 5 proven steps to eliminate cracking before it starts. Step 1. Maintain consistent soil moisture. Use drip irrigation for precision. Try to avoid extremes, so don't let the soil dry out completely, and then resaturate it. Aim to maintain about 60 to 80% field capacity during fruit development. Many farms in California and southern Spain, use soil tension sensors to automate irrigation based on the exact moisture needs. Step 2 is to optimize calcium management. Apply calcium nitrate through fertigation during flowering and early fruiting. It's also important to supplement with foliar calcium chelate sprays about 2 to 3 weeks before harvest. And try to avoid excess nitrogen since it actually competes with calcium for uptake. Step 3 is to select crack-resistant varieties. If cracking is a chronic issue, it's a good idea to switch to hybrids bred for skin elasticity. Modern cultivars are designed for better skin durability, and honestly, cherry and determinate types tend to be less prone to cracking. Alright, so step 4 is all about controlling temperature and humidity. When you have heat combined with high humidity, it can really lead to weak tomato skins. In greenhouses, it's a good idea to use shade cloths, around 30 to 50%, to help reduce thermal stress. And of course, make sure there's strong ventilation to manage humidity and leaf transpiration. Step 5 is to harvest at the right stage. You definitely don't want to let your fruit over-ripen on the vine. Fully ripe tomatoes are the most vulnerable, especially right after a rain. So, it's best to harvest at the breaker stage and, if needed, let them ripen off the vine. Let me share a quick success story. A grower in Murcia, Spain, lost 18% of his summer crop to radial cracking 2 years in a row. But after installing soil moisture sensors and adjusting his fertigation schedule with more consistent calcium input, the cracking dropped to under 3% the following season. Similar improvements have been reported by growers in Oregon, the Netherlands, and southern Italy, proving that crack prevention isn't about spending more. It's about understanding the plant's needs and managing stress proactively. Cracking isn't random, it's a sign your plants are under stress. With the right strategy, consistent moisture, balanced calcium, resilient genetics, and timely harvest, you can grow high-value tomatoes with confidence. If you found this helpful, don't leave without hitting subscribe. Every week I share field-tested tips, crop-specific advice, and proven methods used by successful growers across the United States and Europe. Got a topic you'd like to see next? Drop it in the comments, or just hit like to let me know you're getting value here. Thanks for watching, and here's to your next crack-free tomato harvest.